Hi, my name is Kate Kill, and today we're going to be making ghee. So off of the yoga mat and into the kitchen. With yoga and our meditation techniques, we are aiming to calm our mind and let go of our restlessness. And we do that with yoga and meditation, but we also need to pay attention to our diet because food that's unhealthy can agitate us from the inside and create that restless mind, which has just a lot of other effects that come from that. So today we're going to be making ghee, and what you need is a pot to boil the ghee in. You need a pound of butter, so 4 sticks of butter, a funnel, a strainer, a cheesecloth, and a mason jar. So we'll show all that later. Before we start, I just want to let you know also the benefits of ghee. So ghee is a fat, and hopefully we've left the low fat, no fat days behind us, because fat is actually necessary for our body to stay healthy. Our brains are made primarily of lipids, which are fats, and so we need lubrication and the fatty tissue to have a healthy nervous system and feel balanced. So to start out with, you unwrap the butter and bring it into the pan, put it into the pot. Now the butter is unwrapped and in the pan, and we want to turn the heat to about medium-high. I turn it to medium-high to get it started, and then once it all liquefies, I'll turn it down. You want to be careful not to burn your ghee because it affects the taste of the ghee, and it's just a little less desirable all around. So now the heat is on medium-high, and we're just waiting till the butter liquefies. So now the butter is starting to liquefy. You'll still see some solids in the pan, but you'll also notice some boiling. And listen to the sound. Listening for ghee helps you know when it's done. It's not nearly done yet, but you can see things are starting to separate out here. There's a top layer of whiter bubbles, and that's what bubbles off and leaves the golden ghee underneath. So at this point, you can even take a wooden spoon and stir things around. I forgot to mention that you might need a wooden spoon at the beginning, but I think that might be all I forgot. So go ahead and get a wooden spoon and just stir things around to keep the cooking even. And now you'll really start to notice the bubbling off of the milk proteins in the water on the top layer. And what you want with ghee is that bottom layer of golden butter fats. So now that it's going pretty strongly, I'm going to turn down the heat just a little bit so it doesn't burn on the bottom of the pan. So we are about 5 minutes into the ghee cooking process. And you can see that the white film on top is starting to get a little thinner, but we still have a ways to go. And if you listen, you can still hear the ghee bubbling away. And what we're looking for is more of that top layer to be gone, and the sound, the little poppings to be less and less, and more space and silence in between them. So this is another 5 minutes into the process. The white filmy top is still getting thinner, and you can see the ghee is still bubbling. I have been stirring it from time to time with the wooden spoon, just to again prevent any burning on the bottom of the pot. So while the ghee is finishing its cooking process, we can get the straining process ready. So you have your mason jar, your funnel, your strainer, and the cheesecloth. And basically you stack them all within each other. So first is the funnel in the mason jar, and this just prevents any spillage when you're pouring the ghee into the jar. And now we want to put just a layer of cheesecloth right on top of the strainer, and that will prevent any more of the milk solids from getting into the butter fat, the end product. Okay, so now the ghee is done. So we're going to turn off the heat and pour it into the mason jar. So you have everything ready, the cheesecloth, the jar, the funnel. We're just going to pour it through. And the cheesecloth will take any of the remaining milk proteins. Okay, and your end result is this beautiful bottle of golden ghee, which you can use in your cooking to open spices, saute, and more. So I'm Kate Hill, and you can look for more of my videos on yoga, meditation, and Ayurveda. And I'm also available for Ayurvedic consultations and classes, corporate seminars, workshops. Thank you.